Hey YouTube, welcome back. We got another donation deck. This is probably gonna be the last one that we're gonna be recording for a little while. We have another Fiery Inventions deck. This is elemental themed. I actually got kind of smushed. I've played this against this deck one time and it did indeed smush me. I think the plan is to just Fiery Inventions, play all of the Cavalier guys and just like crush people with them. I think that's just, it's pretty straightforward. This thing crushes people. We draw into more mechanic stuff, which the Risen Reef is really cool for that. I think it has some good synergies. My only concern is that what if we don't draw Fiery Inventions? I played one deck so far, and it had a good win con on its own. Didn't really need the inventions because it could win on 5. But this one I don't think can. It's very mana intensive with triple color cards. I don't know if any amount of fixing is going to really make that work for us. So if we don't draw inventions, which has been the case on my previous deck, I don't know that we get there. But who knows, maybe you just draw invention on 4 every time and you kind of can't lose. Seems good. We'll give it a try. Let's go! If you guys are interested in the deck list, I will post it down below in the info section, as well as the charity info, but it's only going for about a week, so by the time you guys see this video, it might already be gone. Big shout out to Jared. Appreciate. I always double click it when I'm not supposed to. Submit. Big shout out. Thank you so much for the $10 donation that goes towards charity. It was very kind of you. Shoulders, knees. Time to go. Cheer hype. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I actually just rearranged my YouTube channel a little bit, so I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh, for those of you guys who are big fans of the YouTube, I know some of you guys are going to be watching this video on YouTube. Starting next week, every time we get a special event, every time something cool happens, we hit follower goals, we do, you know, any variety of things. I'm planning on doing a giveaway video. So I'm gonna have 2 cameras and I will open product live on the stream for you guys. And if you guys either retweet when I post it or comment down below in the info section of the video, then you guys have a chance to win. So that could be kind of cool. Nothing can break me down. It's a little rude, don't you think? So if we hit a land here, I don't think we can afford to do that. We'll play this guy because he's not an elemental. Arcbow seems good. So if we played the Arcbow, we couldn't then get whatever we played, right? It doesn't cast. Not hitting a land is proving to be quite troublesome. And we're dead. Ah. It finds Risen Reef? It does. I think that's not even a game if we hit 5. I have so many videos to make now. Red is a little sucky. Kinda tempted to do this. Just to slow him down. We don't have anything we really need to ramp into yet. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I could have waited a turn. If we draw another land, we could do both of these, would be pretty good. Yeah, that's real bad. But he doesn't actually get any cards from us. The last time, thank you. That hurts. Gotta be 2 damage, right? You have a raffle ticket and a pack for the drinking game, my dear. Thank you so much. Drinking game is on Friday, guys. The giveaway will also be either Friday night or Saturday morning. And you guys don't need to be here to win. Yeah, I took more damage there than I needed to. We could have blocked something, and then we would have maybe lost the druid. Actually, if we do this, he can't take the counters off the Steamkin. Hopefully we don't lose the druid too. Could just be the worst. Are those your knuckles? Yes. We did indeed lose the druid as well. Feels bad. Hopefully he forgets and takes the mana off the counter after combat. Into that thing seems pretty decent. Does this work? I don't know. This is one of the first games we've played with it. This is actually a viewer list. Pretty good. Off to bed? Alright, Ravery, have a good night, my dear. I mean, we're just dead to, like, so many cards. Slay with Fire, Shocks. Haste? We could give it haste, but it doesn't have vigilance. And if he draws, like, another one of these to kill a creature, then we just die, right? So it puts us to dead slightly less cards? My favorite deck at the moment? That's a good question. The Dragon deck indeed was really fun. One of my favorites. I think I was mid-game. Big Double, thank you again. I know you said that you liked the YouTube content. I appreciate you coming in and showing some cheer here. This is a Fire's Elemental list. That was a donation deck for charity. You guys are able to donate $10 to Extra Life Children's Hospital in Seattle through my link down in my info section, and I will do any standard of your choice. We're actually probably going to do another one with this, just because I don't think... The first two games we just didn't run very smooth. I think we can do better. This person might get 2 runs if we O3. Roots with my home is never on the... Have a good night, Brainiac. I don't know if this deck does very well against mono red. gonna lose this to a shock. I guess it would lose it to a shock anyway. The only difference being is that the shock isn't going face. Pretty sure we're just dead. The only thing that I find very troubling about the deck is that it's got so many of the 3 mana different color elemental knights, cavaliers. What if you just don't draw fires? Which I feel like has got to be a non-zero amount. We need to draw something very relevant. I think we just die, though. Like, this is just too fast of a start for this deck. Oh boy. Alright. That was a bad one. I'm willing to try it one more time. We don't have another donation deck waiting, so might as well. Make sure it gets a fair shake. Rave, I feel like you have been here for as we've played the deck. You saw all the Cavaliers. You know we're not casting those 4 different color 3 mana symbol cards, right? I feel like you know. The deck feels fine. It's just, it's not very competitive, and I don't think we do well against red. I kind of feel like this deck would actually do much better against, I feel like this deck would do fine versus, like, a Gruul deck. There goes 2 of our inventions. Well, fuck me. It's not overtaken and it's not the same. They are separate. The channel point system here on Twitch allows you to just like do cute things in the chat, like make your messages pop up, that kind of stuff. I should have actually cast the temple first. Brutal. I mean, we already have 2 inventions in the yard. I mean, we have 3 red sources, I guess. Yeah, we can cast this next turn. I think this list is really cool. I just don't think that we're getting there on it. I think we wait, because we can only cast it for 3, right? And that's not going to get very many things. It could have gotten like another one of like these, but it couldn't get us like an invention or anything. All I ever wanted. 5 is the magic number, and it only grabs creatures. 5 is indeed the magic number. Feels like it's a dog to any kind of aggro. I mean, it's a dog to this too. Doesn't take much to throw a monkey wrench into it, right? I feel like he's just gonna counter whatever we do. Does this card have a scroll box? Annoying. I honestly don't know how he beat anybody. I like the idea of the deck, I just can't get it to work. And I actually lost to this deck yesterday. I've played against it once. It did trigger. I got to put in a forest. Someone in chat said that they thought they didn't see it trigger, but I'm fairly sure it did. So we have a couple of draws. Ooh, actually we don't. We don't have a red source. That was a bad keep. For some reason I thought this was the other land. Gotta rely on luck now. It's a bad keep. I was looking at a notification. This key is really tilting. We just need 2 lands on top. Doesn't even matter which ones. Never didn't have it, guys. We got inventions and stuff. Feels good. Now the deck's gonna do what it's supposed to do, I think. I mean, this isn't a real deck, to be fair, either. Are you an elemental? You are an elemental. Jiminy crickets. Can I shoot him in the face? How did the land end up in my hand? Confused. Oh my god, our deck is just going off. Why are these lands going in my hand and not going... Oh, he draws me a card? What is happening? How many fucking triggers can we have? I shouldn't have split those, I guess. Could have sent. Alright, well... I'm gonna fucking mill myself. 8 or more lands draw a card. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So the lands were coming into play from the Risen Reef, triggering this guy, drawing me cards. Jiminy crickets. Self-mill? Not quite yet, but yeah. We can actually start refusing action, I think, with the Risen Reef. Oh no, I think they would go into my hand then. We can't hold back, though, you know I could. Black Cavalier just kills him, yeah. So we'll put it in with, like, the Leafkin and then just pump as much as we can. I think. The deck did go off. That's really cool. Thank you for the care package. I love the Zelda pin. Oh, nice. Funny thing is, we actually can't deal with this card. Can't even block it. It's pretty good against us. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it was your birthday, Jayfree. If you would be so kind as to post a picture of it in the giveaway thing, I'm sure people would love to see it. Mouse to feed. He's like, oh boy. He conceded. I don't think he knew he was actually dead. I think he just didn't want to watch me play with my triggers for 10 minutes. All right. The deck did what it wanted to do. 1 out of 4 games. Laprosaurus, I see that you have donated another $10. I see your deck list. We are playing some flyers. Some Jeskai flyers. You are on the list, my dear. You're next. Wait, we don't have a green this time. Oh my god, I gotta stop. These 5, okay, that's fine. 5 color decks are traumatizing. Can we get some hype, guys, for Laprosaurus? Donated 4 donation decks, $40 for charity. It's a big deal. Maybe that wasn't worth it. Oh, I meant to, damn it. Definitely clicked the wrong thing there. We're super dead. I meant to put it into play untapped. I do like this deck. I feel like it is overly difficult to pilot and very inconsistent. But in theory, I think it's very fun. Maybe cut to 24 lands and get rid of the Grazer. Grazer's really nice to get. I don't know. Maybe. It needs 1-drop elementals. That could be true. We just die to this deck every time. Of mines. Skewer's a little rude, isn't it? I was really hoping to hit the land. That's the main reason I played the Risen Reef last turn, was to try to hit the land to make it so we could cast this guy on this turn. Healer of the Guide would be a good thing. Someone in chat is recommending. Maybe. Doing the night strip tonight? I usually stream pretty late. I've been streaming till like 1 or 2 most times. Actually, I should have maybe gotten rid of one of them. This is a lifelink creature is nice. Actually. That helps us a lot. Hopefully we're not just dead though. There's a reasonable chance we're just dead with this many cards. A permanent entering the field causes a triggered ability. I think this is gonna be our one saving grace. We'll attack him regardless of what happens, but I have a feeling we're probably just dead. Like one skewer the critics and we're dead. Lucky. Oh boy. He deals 6 damage to us right here? Yikes. We're dead to shock? We're dead to literally any burn spell? This will happen at the same time, thankfully, actually. Damn it! A third one of these is maybe why I should have played the land. We wouldn't have been able to play the Growth Spiral anyway. Does he hit mono lands with this? Oh shit, I actually didn't know this guy had lifelink. Huh. I would have played that guy earlier. Mythics you don't usually play in Limited, so I just not used to seeing these cards. I mean, we played the other Lifelinker, right? I just would have played this one sooner. The other reason I wanted to do it too is because it produced 2 blockers, as if I were to do this one, I would only produce the one. But we would remove something, so, I mean, I don't know. We beat red! Hot damn, it only took us 3 lifelink creatures that he had to use burn on. Woohoo! I don't know. I feel like we could save ourselves more by casting the Risen Reef there. With the, like, shocking ourselves where we didn't necessarily need to. We really need a red source. I really would rather not lose. As a shock, we take the extra damage, but the shock doesn't go face. Maybe we just take the extra 1. Maybe that's not worth it. If we draw a red source, this is just really good for us. What does the bow do? It like cheats it cheats creatures in. Brutal. This is a wash. This gets more things on the board for the next turn. I need to find a lifelinker. Maybe I should have ditched that. This guy's pretty irrelevant. Oh shit. This means we'll only have 2 damage, but that doesn't matter. We take an extra 3, which means we'll take an extra 6 next turn, but oh no, we only take 1 next turn, because we can actually kill... If we do it this way, we can actually kill the guy, right? Yeah. This does suck. But we can kill Orberin. We need a lifelink one. This is the wrong one. So I didn't trade because then we couldn't kill the Torberin, right?
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know.
I think that's what you mean. You're kind of just saying words. Top, trade, whatever, whatever. Question. I'm not really sure what you're trying to get me to do. Don't get me wrong, I love backseat gaming. I don't mind it. But you gotta help me out a little bit. So I think we have to... Pretty sure we're just fucking dead. But he doesn't have the damage in hand. I think we have to hit... I don't want to shock... We can't shock us, so I think we'd need to pay 5, tapping one of the creatures, discarding... We're never casting this, right? Still play the Steam Vents, and then that way next turn we can You are not lifelinking. Now we're dead. None of you are lifelinking. Block, take 2. And then we die to this, unless we draw... No! That was a really good top deck on his part. Yeah, so there's 2... We needed to hit one of the cards that was lifelinking. I'm not quite sure how many we have, in all honesty. I'm actually kind of curious, and I'm down to go look. So 2-3, not great, and the deck did not run particularly well. It's very clunky, but it was a lot of fun. I really like the idea behind it. I wish decks like that were a little bit more a little bit closer to being competitive. Like, I understand they can't all be top tier, right? But I do wish it was a little closer. There it is. So we needed to hit 1, 2. We only have 3. Yeah, we're only running 3 of them. Interesting. I'm wondering, like, why are we not running... Because there's so many aggro decks in the format. Is the white one just infinitely worse than the black one? We can't hardcast either one of them. So, I mean, I can see, like, the red and the blue one being more valuable only because we can actually play them if we miss the fires. But I don't know why we're running 2 of the white and only 1 of the black, because that black one seems really good against aggro decks, and that's what we are mostly having problems with. Buys us a lot more time to set up if we can get one of these out. Or I guess, I shouldn't say set up, because if once we get it out, we've already set up. It's more along the lines of stabilizing once we have gotten it out, right? The creator of the deck says that they like this because it destroys planeswalkers. It's true. And, you know, a good argument to this too, guys, is that we're, you know, there's a good sideboard built for this. So, you know, this is maybe built for best of 3. And you're going to see less aggro in best of 3 than you are going to see Okos, right? So that is a good argument as to why the white one could be better than the black one. But it is kind of an expensive list. It's got a lot of mythics, and I would say it was very clunky. If you guys are interested in trying it out, it is a Fires deck, and that seems to be quite popular, and people have been enjoying it. I was really excited when I saw the list. So if you guys are interested, I'll put the link down below in the info section on the YouTube video, and I hope you guys enjoyed the deck. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for checking out my video. Please check the link down below for our sponsor, Card Kingdom. They help me out with making so much of this content. Also, a big thank you to everyone who has signed up for my Patreon. Without you, none of this content would be possible.